Hello and welcome back to An Old Man Watches, where today I'm going to be talking about the 1982 Italian horror film Panic. The film has also been released under a variety of other names, a fairly common tactic with low-budget films of the era. The one you're most likely to encounter is its US DVD release title, which is Monster of Blood. Whatever name it comes under, though, the basic plot outline is the same, because it's the same movie. A secret experiment goes awry, transforming both the animal subject of the test and the scientist performing it into mutated monsters. The pair get away unnoticed in the confusion, and the facility's owners then do their best to gloss over the incident. Nothing happened here, nothing to see, please move on. The authorities aren't buying the corporation's story, however, and call in Captain Kirk. Yep, that's really his name. I mean, yeah, this is post-Trek, but never mind. To investigate. So, Captain Kirk is called in to investigate the accident. He soon finds himself pursuing a serial killer as the mutated scientist rampages around murdering folks and drinking their blood. But frankly, Kirk's got even bigger things to worry about. The government, fearful that the pathogens that cause the mutation may be contagious, orders an airstrike on the town where the accident occurs. If Kirk can't get his man, or rather his mutant, in time, then thousands of people are going to die. So, I'd like to begin by apologising for the plot synopsis I just offered. It's an accurate accounting of the events depicted, but I still feel it's misleading because it probably gives the impression that this movie is much more entertaining and exciting than it actually is. The sad reality is there is no entertainment, other than the inadvertent kind, to be found here. Panic is a mess of a movie on pretty much every level, and it tries to cover up for that fact with some mild nudity and a fair bit of gore. It doesn't succeed. So, let's discuss where it goes wrong, shall we? First and foremost, the script is a mess. You've probably heard of the concept of cause and effect. Panic's script is filled with effects that lack any discernible causes. Exhaustively listing all of them would make this a long video, so let's just discuss the biggest one, the government's plans to blow up the town. The film repeatedly tells us that this is because the authorities are concerned that the pathogen will spread, but there is no evidence in the film that the pathogen does spread. There is only ever one mutant, never any sign that there's an airborne pathogen at play, not even a Romero-style one bite and you become a monster yourself kind of vector. People attacked by the mutant either escape or, more usually, die. They don't become mutants, either because they were injured and survived somehow, or because they died and came back. And also, if the pathogen can spread by air or contact, then simply killing the monster won't work. So the whole climactic conflict of the film, stop the monster before everyone gets bombed, makes no sense on any level. Either the monster is the vector, in which case you don't need to bomb the town, you just need to stop the monster, or the monster isn't the vector and killing it won't help. The movie can't have it both ways and tries to pretend that this isn't an issue. Don't worry though, the movie has made no sense for quite some time already by that point. Consider the brilliance displayed by our hero, for instance, when he floods the sewers with poisonous gas, then immediately enters those sewers a few minutes later without any kind of protective gear. The film actually remembers the gas, so Kirk nearly dies as a result, but it does rather beg the question of why the character forgot. I mean, he literally just did it. It's, cause and effect, not a thing that exists in this movie. Now, Panic was clearly filmed in one or more small towns. There are no high-rise buildings in sight, and several times we see dirt roads. Now, a small backwater town is perhaps an odd place for a high-tech research laboratory to be, because they normally need sophisticated infrastructure. And that fact may explain why there are indications in the script that this is supposed to be taking place in or near London. Now, these indications are a problem, of course, because A, it clearly isn't taking place in or near London, and B, because it makes the whole let's bomb the place finale even more nonsensical. No UK government is going to drop bombs on or near London without a much better reason than we're worried about a pathogen for which there is no actual evidence. So yeah, there's no sense of place in this movie. It's trying to tell you it's in a place that it clearly isn't. So basically, we have a movie where the entire storyline makes no sense, things happen without good reason, and the main character forgets things they've literally just done. So does the film have anything to recommend it at all? Well, the answer is no, not intentionally. Panic does, however, occasionally stumble into unintentional entertainment value via its own ineptitude. Take the case of the test animal that was mutated at the same time as our man mutant. The test animal is a rat, and in the manner of movie mutations everywhere, it grows to unusually large size, despite nothing of the sort happening to the human who was infected. But let's overlook that inconsistency. Rats and people are different animals. Maybe the mutation affects a different result. The more immediate and pressing problem is that having established that it is now a giant rat, you have to show it as being giant, which is frankly beyond the film's ability to achieve. Its most ambitious effort is a badly executed green screen overlay, where a close-up of the rat is inserted into a shot of a sewer hole. This singularly failed to achieve the intended effect of menacing monster for me, as my reaction was instead oh, who's a cute little mutant? In short, when it comes to panic, don't. Just walk away calmly, because there's nothing to see here. Next time, another bad movie, but one that's still quite fun in the process, if you don't care too much about your heroes being decent people, that is. It's Roger Corman's sleazy and schlocky 1995 superhero offering, Black Scorpion. But that's next time. Until then, thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you've seen today's movie, let me know what you thought of it.